Hi JC, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well and you're staying safe. In today's video, we're going to be continuing with the story of Jacob. Our story is found in Genesis 32 and 33. In last week's video, we found out that Jacob not only ended up marrying one sister, but he married two sisters, Leah and Rachel, because his uncle tricked him to marry the older sister first, Leah, and then he had to work another 7 years in order to marry Rachel. Well, we know that Jacob then continued working for his uncle and he became very wealthy. He had loads of animals and servants and children, of course. Well, it was now time to go back home. And if you remember from the previous video, you would know that Jacob had run away from home because his brother Esau wanted to attack him. Why did he want to attack him? Well, you remember that Jacob had stolen Esau's birthright. So now God was telling Jacob that he needed to go back home. How do you think Jacob was feeling? If you said frightened, I bet you're right. But Jacob, even though he was frightened, he began his journey. He took his family and his servants and his animals and started to go back home. When Jacob was on his way, he sent some messengers ahead of him to meet his brother Esau to tell him that he was coming home. But then the messengers came back and told Jacob that they had seen Esau and he was coming to meet him with 400 men. Jacob got very, very frightened. So Jacob quickly separated his family into two groups, just so that if Esau attacked one group, then the other group will be safe. And then Jacob went and prayed to God for God to protect him. Then he remembered that God had promised his family that there would be greater than the number of stars in the sky. That's a lot, right? That's a lot of people. The next day, Jacob then sent some presents to his brother Esau. And Jacob then spent the night alone and he met with God. And God told him that he would be with him. So Jacob, the next day, so that's 2 days later, Jacob then went ahead of his whole family and all his servants and all his animals to meet Esau. And when he saw Esau, he ran to him and then he bowed down 7 times. Can you bow down 7 times really quickly for me? 1, 2. You did it. Just well done if you did it. So Jacob bowed down 7 times to his brother Esau. But Esau, when he saw Jacob, he ran to him really fast. Can you do this? Yeah, he ran to him really fast and then he hugged him and kissed him. Wow. So Esau didn't attack Jacob. God was right. God did protect Jacob and God was with him. So what can we learn from this story? Well, we know that everything turned out well for Jacob, didn't it? And Jacob trusted God to keep his promises to be with him and to make him a great nation. Do you know that God's promises, the same promises that he made to Jacob, are also promises he makes to us? So we can trust God that when things are difficult, he's also with us. Well, that comes to the end of our story, but the fun doesn't end there. If you head over now to the JC website, you'll be able to see loads of fun activities that you can do that are there for you. And then there's even more videos and a bit of singing and dancing there for you. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye!